Using HTTPS outcalls. Since blockchains are a form of replicated state machine, where each replica must perform the same computations within the same state to make the same transitions each round, doing computations with results from an external source may lead to a state divergence. Tools like oracles have been used in the past to facilitate retrieving external data. However, on ICP, canisters can communicate directly with external servers or other blockchains through HTTPS outcalls. The response of these HTTP calls can then be used by canisters in a way that the replica can safely be updated using the response without the risk of a state divergence. HTTPS outcalls enable many use cases and have several advantages compared to using third-party services like oracles to handle external requests. HTTPS outcalls use a stronger trust model since there are no external intermediaries required. Most real-world dApps have a need for accessing data stored in off-chain entities, as most digital data is still stored in traditional Web2 servers. Supported HTTP methods. Currently, HTTPS outcalls support GET, HEAD, and POST methods for HTTP requests. In this guide, you'll look at examples for the GET method. Cycles used to pay for an HTTPS call must be explicitly transferred with the call. They will not be automatically deducted from the caller's balance. HTTPS outcalls API. A canister can make an HTTPS outcall by using the HTTP_request method with the following parameters. URL specifies the requested URL, must be valid per the standard RFC 3986. The length must not exceed 8192 and may include a custom port number. Max_response_bytes specifies the maximum size of the request in bytes and must not exceed 2 megabytes. This field is optional. If this field is not specified, the maximum of 2 megabytes will be used. Method specifies the method. Currently, only GET, HEAD, and POST are supported. Headers specifies the list of HTTP request headers and their corresponding values. Body specifies the content of the request's body. This field is optional. Transform specifies a function that transforms raw responses to sanitized responses and a byte-encoded context that is provided to the function upon invocation, along with the response to be sanitized. This field is optional. If it is provided, the calling canister itself must export this function. The returned response, including the response to the transform function if specified, will contain the following content. Status specifies the response status, e.g. 200, 404. Headers specifies the list of HTTP response headers and their corresponding values. Body specifies the response's body. Next, we will dive into IPv6 and IPv4.